pick up where we left off. Operator error on the video camera here, the iPhone 6. Alright, looking down Curzulla Road towards Jason Bent's property at 30405. I'm going to pan back over and look at the first property that I named off the address to again. Like I said, a lot of rainwater runoff comes off this property and creates a lot of ruts. Pan back over, we're at the end of Bill and Tanya Claybrook's property. I'm going to show you where the white fence ends and the metal horse fence begins is their property line, right where the telephone pole is. Water has made a channel and parallels Don and Carol Matthews' property. Actually, Don Matthews, I don't know Carol's last name. I guess they're not married after all. See the damage to the road in front of me from the runoff. I'm gonna pan over now to the north side of Curzulla Road. The damage you're seeing here from rain runoff, and we are looking at 30280 Curzulla Road. You can see that concrete channel that was made. There's a pretty good rut behind it also, the rainwater. But this concrete channel creates a direct flow, concentrated flow of rain runoff water, which hammers down their driveway onto Curzulla Road. As you can see, it makes this mess. Shoots across Curzulla Road. Excuse the golf cart bar again. I'm panning around. Shoots across Curzulla Road with this mess, and it parallels the Matthews property. Heading down Curzulla Road to the Matthews property. I'm going to pan over to the Matthews property. I hope you can see this. I'm panning over. As you can see the water that parallels their property. You can see a puddle to the left of the gates and the well air tank out in their property. Okay, and I'm going to pan back over the Claybrook's property, and right where you see that stump sticking out of the ground, water comes through the Claybrook's property, through the Matthews property. Matthews has a culvert underneath their driveway, midway up, which directly flows to the corner, the southwest corner of Jason Bent's property at 30405, which is aimed directly at, the water flow is aimed directly at the brewer's property, their house to be exact. Okay, I'm going to pan back around. That's Don Matthews' driveway with the trash cans. We're looking down Curzulla Road before the road starts gaining in elevation. The low point is at 30 feet west of Jason Bent's property, 30405, in front of Don Matthews' property. I'm now going to pan back around to the last address that I mentioned with the concrete beadage coming down. We'll go all the way back around to the damage back there where the trash cans were. You can see there's a berm that has been built along the fence on the north side of Curzulla Road, north of the Matthews property. This berm goes all the way to the east end of that property, down to the corner there's an opening where the water is let out that cuts directly across Curzulla Road onto Don Matthews' property. Actually, I believe it's Carol's property. Okay, we're approaching the Matthews driveway. And the Matthews driveway is right here. Okay, we have some debris, some tumbleweeds. There's a culvert there. It looks like it's been plugged up by this rain we had today. This is 30355 Curzulla Road, Don Matthews' property. There's their driveway. We're going to come up here and we're going to look at the other end of their culvert pipe, which is pushed out a bunch there for the driveway. Okay, and we're looking out in Don and Carol Matthews' pasture in front of their house. I'm going to step out of the golf cart and give you a better view. Okay, so that's, you see the water on both sides. That's a culvert underneath their driveway. See the water cutting through their field. You can see where it runs to. That runs to the southwest corner of my property, Jason Bennett, 30405 Curzulla Road. Okay. So we're going to pan back around to Curzulla Road. We're going to look at Don and Carol's fence line and all the silt and debris that has washed down during this storm. We're going to get back on the golf cart. Before we do that, I want to show you that this water coming down Curzulla Road now has changed its path. It is sheeting across the Matthews property into a fork down there. I don't know if you can see that, where that joins the other runoff underneath their driveway. It comes to a fork Y, and that also runs to the corner of my property, 30405 Curzulla Road. Alright, now we're getting back to the golf cart. We're heading east down Curzulla Road. This is all the debris from this rainstorm that just happened. And I'm going to pan back over to where I said that the water was being channeled from the property to the north of the Matthews, coming across the road, and where it was let out. That's where it's let out. I'm going to stop this video and start another one.